Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero versus the $6 Million Man. This is issue 3 of the crossover from Dynamite and IDW. Now, this one picks up where we left off with Colonel Austin beating the crap out of General Hawk, and the Baroness is just kind of letting it go because she thinks it's funny, and she calls Austin a puppet because he's under their control thanks to those little things on his head. Now, 4 of the Joes, which are Zap, Rock and Roll, Lady J, and Roadblock, are trapped in the bank with the world leaders. They manage to get the world leaders into a safe, but they know that they're in a kill box. Roadblock wants to run out, but Lady J says no, and I think she actually outranks him. So they're gonna hole up there. Meanwhile, Rakondo, Stalker, Scarlett, and Snake Eyes are in Switzerland in the Infinity Center, where Cobra Commander is on the penthouse with several of his troops, and Storm Shadow. Now a bunch of the robots are creating hassles for the Joes. Snake Eyes, of course, separated from the group to sneak up, and the others are on floor 49 working their way up. Snake Eyes has made it up to the control room, slaughtered a bunch of Cobra soldiers, and he does a pretty lethal job of it, and takes control of the elevators. Now this foils what Cobra Commander had planned, so he sends Storm Shadow down to take care of Snake Eyes and regain control of the control room. Now, General Hawk is about to get killed when backup arrives in the unexpected form of the Atomic Man, another 70s toy line which was not announced to be part of this series, which was awesome to find out the end of last issue. So he's fighting with Colonel Austin while the others try and make a break for it, and Scarlett, Rakondo, and Stalker run into Tomax and Zaymot on their climb to the 59th floor. And they're almost up to the executive floor, so they've got a fight on their hands with these two, and they are getting owned pretty bad. But Snake Eyes would back them up, but he's got his own problems because Storm Shadow shows up. Now, it says at the end of this issue, because this is more or less where it ends, that this is to be concluded. Now, it was my understanding this was a 5 or 6 part series, so I don't know what's going on that changed, but I may be wrong, but I thought it was going to be a longer series. 4-issue series is fine with me. I thought the book was fantastic. So far, everything has been really good. There's a few dialogue issues in this one I would have a little complaint about, but nothing major. Overall, this was a fun book, and I'm looking forward to getting it in trade. This was written by Ryan Ferrari, artist by S.L. Gallant, inks by Brian Shearer, colors James Brown, letters Robbie Robbins, editor Tom Waltz, assistant editor Chase Morton. I think the whole team did a great job on this. The art is not quite as good as I would like it to be, but it is very good. Snake Eyes looks really cool. Storm Shadow looks really cool, and I think this is better art than a lot of Marvel books have right now. So I think there's a lot of potential for everyone involved in this book. Colors are vibrant, the lettering is good. I think there was one little typo on the first page where he says snug instead of smug, but I'm not sure he may have meant snug because he's grabbing him around the neck. Other than that tiny problem, I think everybody did a great job on this book, and I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's the classic Joe characters and the $6 Million Man. Everything about it was just an adventurous, fun time, and I think it probably could have gone longer, but I think IDW might be at risk of losing their Hasbro license, so they're probably trying to wrap it up, which is unfortunate because some of their books are really good. You don't see many books that are this much fun or this nostalgic that pull it off correctly. So that being said, that's my opinion on the matter, and as always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you liked the video, hit like, and please consider subscribing, and we hope to see you on the next one.